kill it.
Thank you, Dean Peterson. That guy's energy is impossible to follow, but I'm gonna try. Good evening to the administration, faculty, staff, and family of the graduates. In addition, a very special hello to my classmates, my peers who shared on this journey, who get to walk across this stage today. I know you guys are tired of clapping for yourselves, but let's give yourselves a hand for everything that you did. When I set out to write this speech to become the speaker for our graduating class, I immediately hit a wall. The wall clearly read, "Why me? Why did I deserve to tell my story to everyone today? My journey's not more important than anyone else's sitting in the crowd today." This realization made me question my legitimacy to be your speaker. I sat and I pondered. What about the dreamer, the refugee, the single parent? They surely deserve it more than I do, so why me? My struggle was a different one. My struggle originates with the lack of motivation coupled with the battle with mental health issues. I finished high school in 2005, a few months later than my peers. I didn't take my senior year seriously, and I paid for it. I didn't give my mom the graduation that she so wanted because I had to attend summer school. I attended John Jay for one semester in 2006. That's 12 years ago, a very long time ago. I excelled in my courses, but I did not dedicate myself to stay in school. I dropped out. I returned to John Jay in 2009. It was the same story. I did not want to be in school, and I'm sure many of you can relate. And that's probably why we all took online classes. Now, let's fast forward a few years to 2014. I decided to attend LaGuardia Community College. Woo! I hope you guys graduated with me back then too. It was there that I fell back in love with school. My first professor back, her name was Tara Hickman. She motivated me. She was an urban sociology professor, and that course grasped my interest greatly. It was in that semester that I knew I wanted to get my degree and get it in style. I set a goal for my associates, a 4.0 GPA, and to be the student speaker. Unfortunately, I fell short on both of those goals in LaGuardia, with a single B+ foiling my attempts at a 4.0. I was devastated, but I reflected. I earned a 3.99 GPA and my degree. Thank you. While working 2 jobs, planning a wedding, and fighting my mental health issues. Oops. Thank you, thank you. Starting at SPS in fall 2016, I set the same goal, a 4.0 GPA and to become the student speaker. I succeeded at one of those. I filled my schedule with 5 courses every semester here at SPS, with the exception of this final semester, where I only needed 3 courses. Struggle led to success. 2 jobs, 1 full-time and 1 part-time, plus full-time school. That became representative of my time here at SPS. Once again, as I mentioned, I have fallen just short of my goal of a 4.0 GPA. In my penultimate semester, I received an A-, the lone blemish on my academic record here. I know, I'm sorry. I was devastated. Twice I've come so close to reaching this goal. I told my wife, my sisters, and my mom that I let them down. I just wanted to make them all so proud. But what did I receive when I shared this news with them? Words of pride. Because for someone that had never taken school seriously until he was in his late 20s, they knew the toll this has taken on me and my mental health. While many of us say they do not seek validation, there is nothing better than hearing the people that you love and respect tell you that they are proud of you. And the loudest roar that you heard in that crowd today, that's my family. And I hope I'm making them proud on this stage. This degree is from my mom, Juana. She has given me the world, yet I did not give her the high school graduation that she deserved. Therefore, I sought out to give her the perfect college graduations. Time will tell if there will be another graduation after this, Mom. This degree is from my wife, Xiomara, my rock, who supported me throughout this entire journey. She helped me push that boulder up the hill when I felt like Sisyphus, with the unending struggle of trying to reach my pinnacle, just for the boulder to roll right back down. It's a blessing to have found my soulmate. Finally, this degree is for my son, Noah. When I originally wrote this speech, he was not yet born. He made his arrival 3.5 months early. When he was born, the doctors gave him a 10% chance to live past the first 10 minutes of his life. He turns 1 month old tomorrow. He's a fighter and has given me the strength to be on this stage. Now, I want to address my initial question of why me? What about the dreamer, the refugee, the struggling single parent? The answer is not that simple. All of our stories are important. My mental health issues have become a huge part of the person that I am today. It's a never-ending battle with depression, anxiety, and addiction. Moreover, these issues are what cause me to believe that my story is worth it for you all to hear. Sometimes we're dreamers with a lowercase d and refugees from psychological, social, or systemic trauma. And it's those stories, the stories of those of us whose struggles don't make the news or only manifest themselves in the victory of having gotten out of bed and opened those blinds to let the sunlight try to shine away our internal darkness. All of those stories still deeply matter. There are so many of us, but we do not always know it because we go on this journey alone. For some, that part of the journey may last a short time. For others, it is a daily renewed commitment in the face of an adversity no one sees and you cannot always even name. Gil Scott-Heron said, "The revolution will not be televised." Well, sometimes our struggles are not at the forefront. They are not televised, but that does not mean we should not give a nod to its existence. I decided to overcome my internal struggles, to break out of my shell. I went on this academic journey because I knew my heart was in it, and I would dedicate myself. Here I am, 13 years after finishing high school, earning a degree that 20-year-old Chris never would have thought was possible. I am attempting to break the stigma, to tell the story that mental health issues should not hold you back. So with that, I leave you all with a quote from the late, great Christopher Wallace. Hey, stay far from timid. Only make move when your heart's in it, and live the phrase, the sky's the limit. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Give it up. Was that not something else? I had the pleasure of working with Christopher over the last 2 weeks, and this was amazing. And I want to thank you for this gift that you've shared with all of us this evening. And on behalf of the School of Professional Studies, I would like to present you with this gift, a small token of our appreciation.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.